Google changes their algorithm over 3,000 times a year, and many of them are slightly noticeable. However, once or a few times a year, we can get the core algorithm update that changes its algorithm in significant way. Many websites lost their traffic, and in May 2020 we got a new one. Google only shares one information, that you need to do nothing. It's not always the case. Of course, we need to get this traffic back, and many websites lost this traffic. In this video, I want to share with you my tips, what you need to do, how you can handle this update in order to increase your traffic. Stay tuned, the best part is coming. What's up guys, Anatoly here. Before watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and click the notification tag, because you will know about new videos on this channel. I want to share with you some information that I found online about this update, and I want to start from the first article that was published in neilpatel.com. I think everyone knows this blog, everyone knows Neil Patel, and he shares his thoughts about this update. And what I like in this article, that he shares some unique advice what you need to do, because Neil Patel took a bunch of websites and check out their traffic, and he found some interesting way that many websites that lost traffic have thin content or outdated information, and according to his knowledge, you can see that websites with old content lost in most cases lost traffic, but websites that update their content get more traffic during this update. What does it mean? For example, if you have your website, blog, and you publish some information and don't change it, and for example during some time your competitors can provide something better, more unique, more valuable, and yep, they have better content than you, and it gives a signal for Google to rank your competitors. And many websites even provide valuable content during the time it's not the case for users, because something changes. And for example, even Neil Patel spends some time to update this information. He shares that he has a team that handles the situation, and he usually updates around 90 articles each month. Yeah, that's cool, you know. For example, I usually do it myself, and if you have your blog, if you have some other information, just check out your content. Perhaps it's not actual today, and because of new technologies, because people change their habits, and yeah, just check it out. And Neil Patel recommends to update old-fashioned information on your blog, and you can see that in most cases websites that pay attention to update information, yeah, they increase their traffic. Okay, and fix thin content, the second recommendation from Neil Patel. I like this tip, because today users want to get detailed information about their topics, and what you need to do, just find pages on your website that have thin content or less words than people want to get. It doesn't mean, for example, if you explain everything what you need to do in your content and you need to add some text that are not relevant with users' intent. Of course not. It's better to check out the top 10 to see what type of content rank today, and to analyze what people want to get, because users' intent today it's most essential metric, because we create content for users, not for search engines, and Google only analyzes what people want to get. And yep, if you have such thin content, it's around less than 300 words for one page, but on average in the top 10 we have around 2000 words. I mean, like the top ranking content. Yep, just try to increase content for all pages that have thin content, and you can see that pages with thin content decline their traffic, and that have less thin content, yeah, they grow. That's okay, just pay attention with old content and thin content. According to Neil Patel, this update is more relevant to content, not links, because many authority websites, including LinkedIn, lost their traffic. Perhaps we don't know exactly about LinkedIn. A few weeks ago, LinkedIn made some mistake to block Google bot on their robots.txt, and after this they fixed this mistake, and we don't know exactly this update impacts LinkedIn or not because of this stupid mistake, but we will know in future. And but if we check out this study from Neil Patel, you will see that many other authority websites lost their rankings, and that means this update doesn't impact a lot for backlinks. We can see the travel, real estate, health, pets and animals, people and society. And you know, this topics are relevant more with the current situation, because people are staying at home during the outbreak, and perhaps we don't think about travel, real estate. I'm not sure about health, of course. Everyone pays more attention with health today. Perhaps other topics that are not relevant with coronavirus or something like this, because yep, they just think about corona. Okay guys, just read this article. I will put the link in the description below, and you will find some information what you need to do. And the second article that I found in Search Engine Journal blog, I don't know why I can't open this article. Give me a few seconds. Yeah, it was, I don't know, but it took some time. That's okay. Right now, you know, I like Search Engine Journal blog, but I don't know what's the case with this loading. It's loading a lot. I don't know, such popular blog with these technical errors. Perhaps it's related to their content and their team, but that's okay. Content is super valuable. That's why I always check out this blog. And what we can see here, some thoughts from SEO experts, and many of them related to link acquisition and stuff like this, because Google started to analyze some weight from no follow links that many SEOs have no idea why, but you can see from this article that such situation of the pandemic impact the search trends, and we can see some websites that lost traffic, and Search Engine Journal thinks that artificial intelligence analyzes what people want to get today, and because people are staying at home, they change their habits, and yeah, it might impact this top 10 results. About negative SEO, Search Engine Journal provides tips that it's not the case, because Google usually ignores some black hat SEO and PBN or other bad links, spam links, and that means it's not the case with this update. You can read this article as well. It's valuable. I will put the link in the description below. And the second article, yep, it's from Search Engine Journal as well. And here you can find some websites that lost and get traffic from analysis from Systrix. And you can see that New York Post, for example, lost over 36% of traffic. AllMusic lost 39% of traffic. HuffPost lost 33% of traffic. You can find all these websites. You can analyze their content and think why some websites win, other popular websites lost their traffic. Yeah, just analyze it because it's super valuable. You can see that some niches that are more relevant with this update: nutrition, fitness, news, drugs, alcohol, science. Perhaps all these niches are relevant what people wanna get by staying at home, you know. Yep, I will put the link to this article in the description below. You can analyze everything from here. And the last article that I want to provide for you from SEMrush blog, Google's May 2020 core update. And what you can see here that SEMrush analyzes the authority of these websites, and we can see that websites that have a lot of traffic usually win during this update, and we can see that if website traffic more than 10 million people, yeah, they get plus 20%. And we can see that almost all these websites with a lot of traffic get more traffic because websites know something about getting traffic, and this update even helps them. Search winners: news, business and industrial, online communities, art, entertainment, health, people and society. Yep, all of these niches are relevant what people wanna get today. And you will find some losers who lost during this update, and some information about LinkedIn. Okay guys, I just want to highlight some information from all these articles that you need to analyze the top 10 results. It's the best way to understand why some websites get traffic, others lose their traffic. Because we don't know exactly what worked today. Okay guys, ask me any questions in the comment sections, and see you next time. Cheers!